Hi, Aries. Some sage to cleanse the space. Thank you, Spirit. 3 chimes to bring in positive energy. This is a general reading for the sign of Aries. If you have Aries anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Aries. Aries, welcome to my channel. My name is Greta. I am an intuitive reader. I do look at your sun placement, the sun, the moon, the planetary placements to get a good idea of the energy that may be surrounding you at this time. But I do rely on intuition. I do rely on what I'm intuitively receiving through the tarot. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Aries. Aries, if this is your first time tuning in, a little bit about the layout of this reading. This top row, that first row, is your professional life, your public life, your work life, your career life, and the energy that is surrounding you there. The second row is your private life, your personal life, and the energy that is surrounding you there. Excuse me. The third row, the final row, is final thoughts, final messages, final takeaway. Many times we will find that the reading is really brought together, and maybe we find a little more clarity in this bottom row. If you are seeking or looking for a little more clarity, do consider tuning in to one of my live readings. During that live reading, you will have the ability to ask about any of the cards that are on the table or ask questions to find clarity on the topic of conversation. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for let's just line these up, just tweak them just a little bit. I do like you to be able to get a good view of the cards that are on the table. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Aries. Aries, the foundation, the basis of your reading this week is the Five of Wands. A lot of action, a lot of movement. The action and movement involves passion, involves fire. The 5 in the tarot represents motion, adventure, expansion, and maybe even travel. While the wands in tarot represents fire, power, a divine spark, the spark of our soul, our spiritual power, the essence of life itself. And that is backed by the Four of Cups, a spiritual gift, a gift of love, a gift of nurture, initiates action, initiates movement. The gift of love initiates action, initiates movement. And let's see how that plays into the rest of your reading this week, Aries. Wow, I love those cards. I mean, when we first initially look at the Five of Wands, it can mean a lot of things, but there's a gift coming in for you. Maybe, and so that's a two-sided coin. Maybe someone you love is agitating you, or maybe there's a gift of love coming in for you that either or is requiring action, requiring movement. And in your public life, in your work life, in your professional life, we start off with the King of Cups. No man is an idol. The King and Queen of Cups, and that's a pair. That's a set. That's a couple. That's a him and a her, followed by the Two of Cups. Again, couples, partnerships, partnering with the perfect counterpart, working with the perfect counterpart, working with someone that really picks up where you lack and you pick up where they lack. And the Moon card. You you have been dreaming of something. You have been working towards something. You and someone else, you and a partner you and someone else have been working very hard, very diligently towards a dream or something that you both have wanted this, and both have wanted this for quite some time. I don't know if it's a job, a new position, or a promotion, but it's coming in, and it's coming in a way that almost seems too good to be true. And it may be seeming too good to be true because it's exactly what you want to hear, or it's you're making assumptions. It seems too good to be true because somebody is telling you exactly what you want to hear, or that you're making assumptions. When you get this offer or you hear this news, before saying yes, before committing, relax and center yourself and review the details. Maybe bounce it off of this other person. The the more you reveal, or the more you look over, the more you go over the details, the more money you'll make, the more money you'll bring in. There's money in the details. There's money missing in the details, or money that can be added in the details. And it's money in your favor. Just remember, Aries, more money usually means more of your time. I think quite possibly that's why we have this moon card here, is that the amount of time this requires is more than you anticipated. So again, when you're looking over the details, really do look at the money and also look at the time, the investment of time. The 10 of Cups, happily ever after. The 10 of Pentacles, the legacy wealth. The Emperor card, how we rule our kingdom, how we master our home. And the 9 of Pentacles, juggling home and career. The 10, this is when we see 10, 10, two tens back to back, That is spirit. That is source. That is God letting you know, yes, yes. 1010. We mean it. That's for sure. We're confirming that. We are confirming that. And tens in the tarot deal with beginnings and endings and action from God, action from source. The cups in tarot associate with love, nurture, inner being, transformation, and change. And the change is the spiritual change, the emotional change, the change in things that are not seen, the transformation of things that are not seen. The pentacles in tarot represents the physical, the external being, the foundation of who we are. And most definitely, this is about a change, a physical change in the foundation of who you are. And this change is being looked after by someone in your past. And I believe this is a ancestor, a family member that has crossed over, that is no longer in this realm, that they're looking after you, they're watching after you, and they're ensuring that you are receiving this new beginning. It's I'm getting the awakening is complete. A completed spiritual awakening. We've moved past the initial shock of a spiritual awakening. Now that I'm looking at that and I see this card, there's a spiritual awakening that is happening, or that is coming full circle. You just, like most things in life, Aries, when they are new or when we're just learning, it's going to be difficult. And it's important that we have open conversations with those around us that can help us make the transition smoother. There's adjustments that need to be made here that are going to happen gradually over time. Some of these adjustments that are going to happen gradually over time, I believe, have to do with this. You dreamed it. Now that your dreams are coming true and there's more of a demand on your time, that time comes out of your home life, that time comes out of your personal life. And then we have the Page of Wands, taking a step, moving forward, the Tower card, the change, the shift from the physical to the spiritual, beginning, starting a spiritual path, starting a spiritual journey. The Ace of Pentacles, a physical gift, a gift from the universe, too good to be true. And I believe this Ace of Pentacles is speaking about this. You dreamed it. You dreamed it. And it's coming. It is here for you. It is manifesting. And as our dreams become true, as we begin to manifest, as we begin to see our dreams take shape, It is a new beginning. It is a fresh start that affects us spiritually and physically. And the Three of Swords, why would the Spirit put the Three of Swords there? That is why we have that 5, 4, and 5 here. When we begin to see our dreams take shape, many times we'll find that we want that to be instantaneous. It's like, it's happening, now what? It's happening, now what? It's happening, now what? And when things don't move at the speed that we want, it's important that we exercise tolerance and gratitude for the work and the efforts that others are able to accomplish or that others are able to put in. If we do anything else, it will even slow the pace more. And so there's an impatience here. There's an impatience here that requires tolerance and gratitude for what others are able to achieve, for what others are capable of. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Aries. Thank you, Aries. You have a blessed week.